Hi, and welcome to the first episode of Get to Know EGHC, an actual use of company time. I'm here with our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. McCartney. If I am correct, your accent is Montana?
A little bit more south than that. I would say Jamaica.
Ah, the bobsled company.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Well, they wanted me to ask you a few, kind of get to know you questions so that people watching this on Facebook can get to know you a little bit more.
Right.
They don't need to know me. I'm just the IT guy that shouts at them. So right off the bat, before working at EGHC, what would you say was the most unusual or interesting or legally questionable job you ever had? Please look right in the camera as you answer this.
Questionable job would be when I was working at Quest Diagnostic as lab tech. There I had to do a lot of sorting of the specimens that came from the clinical labs. That was just one of the summer jobs I was doing while I was in medical school, in undergrad. And we got some interesting specimens coming through. So that was quite interesting.
Okay. I lost the bet. How did you first learn about EGHC? And be honest, was it Craigslist?
No, but very similar. I was recruited. I got an email from a recruiter telling me about this brand new clinical building in South Georgia, just 2 hours from the Florida line, and that requesting if I want to join this new establishment as they were expanding.
Okay. Now, how do you balance your career at EGHC and family life? Personally, I like to focus on one at a time and completely ignore the other's existence.
I agree totally. When I'm at home, I forget about work.
Mm-hmm.
At work, the family wouldn't like if I forget about them.
I still do.
No.
How would you say that, EGHC has helped you in your career development, and would you say that you've already peaked and what we see today is basically it?
No. I'm always growing. I'm still young at heart. The EGHC has made me feel, has helped me by expanding my confidence in my ability to take care of patients. I've noticed that no two patients are alike, and every experience you get, you learn something new, and that, with this time I've been here, has embodied me with more confidence that I can handle whatever is thrown at me.
Okay, that's a very good answer. If you could pick one theme for EGHC and turn it into a book about the company, what would you be? And you can't say Harlequin romance, I've already called dibs.
See, I was just thinking about that. But I was thinking more of rural medicine, how to survive.
I would never read that. If you could switch your job with anyone else in EGHC, whose job would you want?
Is yours available?
We can meet outside afterwards. I mean, actually, do you want it? We could switch jackets. You could have my job, and I could just walk around pretending to be you all day.
All right, that sounds like a good idea.
That sounds completely legal, too. What advice do you have for prospective EGHC candidates, and can you say it with grim undertones?
Well, you're going to have to work hard. We have some of the sickest of the sick patients who it is our goal to take care of them with the least impact on their wallet. So you find yourself having to think more than you would at, say, a city hospital or so, where if you wanted to get something done, you just send them over to the specialist. Here, you are the specialist.
I don't like the idea of patients being the specialist, but I didn't go to med school. It might be different. What 3 words would you use to describe EGHC?
caring, community, hope.
Okay. Follow-up question. What 3 4-letter words would you use to describe the CEO?
Oh boy, that's interesting. Limiting me only to 4 letters. I'm going with 3 and 5 letters, not 4.
That's fine. We'll come back to it.
Uh,
Excluding Mondays and properly submitting tech support tickets, what would you find? What do you find the most challenging thing to do here at EGHC?
Well, that would be dealing with a company of over 125 employees scattered over 10 different counties, with each employee having their own opinion.
Yes, I just tend to ignore those. It makes it easier. Well, excluding my emails, what do you like most about EGHC?
Because your emails make things look make the day go by well. But I would say it would be the 125 employees scattered over 10 counties,
Same thing.
each with their own opinion.
You like the same thing that you found to be the most challenging.
Oh, yes.
Okay. What drew you to EGHC originally, and when you got here, were you like, my God, what have I done?
Well, I have to start with my interview. Coming here in the middle of winter time and realizing that the place was warm. I was coming from Washington, D.C., where everything was freezing. It was the middle of everything was winter. It was snow on the ground. And I come here and it's warm. Everybody's walking around in t-shirt and shorts. And I thought I was in heaven. Then came here. I didn't realize that heaven was so far away from the city. So that's what shocked me when I got here.
It's always shocking to find out heaven's so close to Florida too.
Oh, yes.
In addition to weight and gray hair, what have you gained from working at EGHC?
A work family.
A work. They probably contributed to the weight and gray hair.
Oh, definitely. If you want to lose weight, this is not the place to go. There's food everywhere.
I don't know how Herb does it. Yeah. What is on your wish list for the next 10 years with EGHC, and how likely do you think that it is that anyone will listen?
Wish list is for us to continue to grow, to get more employees with their strong ambitions to help the community, and allow us to better serve our clientele.
Okay.
Will they listen? I don't know.
Yeah, probably not. Trust me, I try to get people to just simply put in an email to us to come fix their stuff, and they still can't.
It's really difficult.
Yeah. What is your proudest moment at EGHC besides this interview?
Well, this is a real close second.
Yeah.
But I think my proudest moment was when I became the Chief Medical Officer.
It's understandable, I suppose. Okay, well, and we mentioned earlier that you are the Chief Medical Officer here. So how would you describe your role as Chief Medical Officer, and would you say that it is expendable?
As a chief, I am the head cook and bottle washer.
Okay.
I am the one who everybody comes to settle all the problems, but then I'm the one who has to get in dirty and fix the patient as well. Expendable, sometimes it feels like this.
For a second there, I thought you were confusing chief with chef. I've done that a couple times myself. Yeah. All right. Well, that is actually all of the questions I have. But if you could pick the next interviewee Who would you pick?
I would pick Pete.
Peyton. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Well, thank y'all for joining us, and hopefully this goes over well enough to do a second, so that we can use more company of time to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So tell me about a good day, because I haven't had one yet. I'm waiting to hear about a good day.
Oh, good days when I'm able to get out of here at 5 o'clock.
You're done at 5 o'clock?
Sometimes.
I'm going to talk to GRN.
Anytime within the next 18 months. And if that wasn't great enough,
Wait a minute, so it's a special deal that's active for 18 months, like over a year?
So
Yep.
I just need to ask a few questions to see if you qualify, okay?
Oh, hang on.
No. So, are we done?
Yeah, are we done?